Hey ghouls, it's me. It's Haley Adams. I know. What's up? How are you guys doing today? Um, can you guess what the video is going to be? I kind of hope it's obvious. It won't be obvious if you haven't seen the Maxine trailer yet, but doing a tutorial for this look from the Maxine trailer. You know the scene where she's going to a little audition and she's like, I know the lines. We love it. Confident Queen. The second I saw it, I was like, I want to cosplay this. And now here we are. What do you guys think? I'm going to show you how to achieve this. I'm going to tell you what I used, and I just realized, because this was not filmed in order, I didn't tell you where the wig or the top was from. They are both from Amazon. I got this wig several years ago for Baby Firefly and have not looked back. It was literally like $25 on Amazon. And I have it on nicely now. You guys will see later. I struggle a bit because I have a lot of hair that needs to get shoved in here. But if I don't move my head at all, which is a shame because I have like the exact earrings that she was wearing. If I don't move my head at all, it works. Also, I found the top on Amazon. I've had these jeans. I know it's not the exact look. I know. But it's okay. We make do here. We are closet cosplayers. We are not perfect. If you are perfect, good for you. How'd you do that? I realized, like, I'm rambling. I don't usually film out of order, so I'm doing the intro first. But, like, everything's done. So, yeah, this is the intro. We are going to get into the makeup look right now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go do a photo shoot, and I am going to add the results at the end. So, let me know, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, here's Haley from an hour ago. Bye! Also, wait, don't go anywhere. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, okay, you guys, you know the drill. Alright, have fun. Jump scare, I know, I apologize. So I already put on my primer. I just used the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Not my usual go-to. I really like the NYX, like, plumping one, but they were all out of that when I went to the store. Normally, I would just go ahead and do my foundation for you guys, but the key to this look here is me hiding these somehow. You guys know. So an old drag trick is using a glue stick to kind of glue them down, like a washable glue stick. I'm just a little bit concerned because this glue stick is ancient. It's ancient. But, you know, we're going to give it a try. I have the hardest time hiding my eyebrows for cosplay looks because they're prominent, they're dark, they're thick, they're there. And also, I guess I just need a better glue stick. But the goal is to just kind of, like, how laminating's a trend now. The goal is to kind of laminate them to your face so your foundation, what have you, just kind of glides on over it. And I know a lot of people who do cosplay like all the time will straight up just shave their eyebrows. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I fear the consequences too much. I have a regular day job, so they're staying on my face. When it comes to skin now, I'm going to mix several different things together because while Mia Goth may not be a very tan person all the time, Maxine kind of is. She's at least darker than me. That doesn't take much. So what I'm going to mix together is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This isn't sponsored by anything. I know I've used like exclusively e.l.f. up until this point. You can sponsor me if you want. Also, people say this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury like Hollywood filter. No, it's better. It's better and it's $30 cheaper. Like when I used the Charlotte Tilbury one, it didn't mix with my foundation, and if I wore it by itself, it would just like separate and it would be gone by the end of the day. This stays put and it mixes. And it gives you that pretty glow. So I'm going to mix that with my everyday foundation, which is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I get so many compliments on my skin when I wear this. And then to darken that up even more, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is my shade that I mix in with my foundation when I have any sort of tan. I don't tan, but sometimes it's unavoidable that you get like a shade darker. So I'm gonna mix all of that together on my face. Okay, foundation is on, and making my eyebrows disappear has been a total bust. The glue was so old, it just peeled up and looked terrible. So I'm just trying to pat concealer into them, and if all else fails, I am just going to brush them with concealer. So I think if I do that enough, the desired effect will be there, because she's not totally eyebrowless. They're just very, very light. So I think this should work. Alright, I think this part is going to be fun. So the character of Maxine, she is very freckly, and I love that. We love a freckly queen. I have some, not the correct amount, so we are going to add them in. I'm just going to use this brown liquid liner. The brand's Cali. Oh, I got it in an Ipsy bag. I'm just going to try to create the effect. And she has... No. So she has this kind of bigger one over here. I am probably going to end up switching to an eyeshadow to do this after seeing how this is going. This is a trust the process moment. I need you guys to trust it, because I don't. I am not trusting my process here. Hopefully it looks a lot better on camera than it does in real life, and you know, that's always the goal. So I'm gonna do a few more and I will be back. This is a very not juicy liquid liner, and it just gets so dry so quick, so I'm switching to this little ColourPop quad. I'm gonna use this one here with just a little pointy brush, and hopefully, oh yeah, that's better, and those are gonna blend better anyway. So I would, yeah, eyeshadow is probably the better move here. Now you don't want to look like Little Orphan Annie, which is the road I'm heading down. So try not to make them like so perfectly round, you know. And then she does have a lot across her nose. I'm going to do that after I do my nose contour, because I don't want to have them in a place that I'm going to try to make disappear later. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I need to look at a picture of her to make sure I don't do anything wet. Alright, so the majority of her freckles are on the right side of her face, so I kind of tried to keep it there, and we are going to do more again, like I said, after the nose contour. But because we're looking a little wild here, and like a cheetah, I'm going to go back in with my Fenty powder and just kind of, you know, try to make that look more like skin. Alright, we're moving on to what may be the scariest part, which is the contour. For this, I'm going to use the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette. I've literally had this for so long. It's probably way past its expiration date, but you know, listen, I learned to do my makeup in the 2016 YouTube beauty guru era, and they were really out here convincing all of us that we needed to buy every single thing that they talked about for the hefty price of it. And I bought into it. I was lost in the sauce. I have a cat hair somewhere under my foundation. I apologize. So for cheek contour, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm going to use the color Princess Cut, because that's the most light and natural. And I'm just going to barely dust it under my cheekbones, and I'm going to just drag it up just a tiny bit onto my temples. And get the other side. The other side is where I have the advantage of having real freckles on my face. Oh, natural, baby. Haley, shut up. Oh my god. And then I normally don't do any sort of chin contour in my everyday life. And I'm going to for this, just to try to get the correct face shape. Again, like, our faces aren't that dissimilarly shaped, but hers is a bit more, not square, but squarer than mine. Now here's why I say this is daunting. Mia Goth has that very cute, like, I don't even know how to describe it, just cute little nose. Mine just goes straight down, so I'm going to try to give that illusion. So I'm going in with that princess cut, same shade on a smaller brush this time, just like one of these tiny precision brushes. Good lord. And then I'm gonna kind of try to find that part of the nose and make a rounded little semicircle. Do that on the top, and then normally if I want to create that illusion, I do that, I blend it better, I'm done. I'm going to drag it actually all the way down the sides of my nose, which is not something that's going to look realistic by any standard, but I think it's going to give more of the illusion that I want. And now normally when I do cosplays, I don't worry like too much about stuff like this, but when you have such like a specific character that hasn't been done like multiple times, like when I do Morticia, she's been done multiple times by multiple different actresses. She never looks exactly the same. So it's like I can kind of pick elements of each actress that I want to incorporate, and people like, they still get the idea. They still know who I'm trying to be. With this, there's just one Maxine, so I feel like I gotta be like hyper specific, gotta get the nose right, get the eyebrows right, you know. So I'm just gonna like keep shading until I'm sort of like happy with it. Does that make sense? I want to like round out the nostrils a bit more. So I'm gonna like, yeah. This is gonna be the longest nose contouring video you've ever seen. I apologize. We'll fast forward a bit. Now before I blend this out to make it look less like I just drew a brown line on my nose, I'm going to do the rest of the nose contour. So I'm going to stick with the little precision brush for now, and I'm just going to kind of go along the sides of my nose and just drag it up ever so slightly. I'm going to repeat that on the side. And then now I'm going to do something a little wonky. I'm going to kind of draw along this part of my nose, which is difficult because allergies have been whooping me and I've been blowing my nose constantly, so like this part of my nose is still dry and flaky. But we're going to ignore that because I don't share these brushes with anyone. It's just me. And I can go wash them later. It's not boogers, it's just skin, but you know. If this was professional, don't be doing that. But it's just me. It's little me. It's little giddy and gleeful, you know. You guys don't need to watch this because I want the tip of my nose to be brighter. I'm going back in with that halo color, and I'm just gonna kind of pat that. And then pat it down the bridge, but I'm going to stop where I have the crease. Okay. Time to do nose freckles now. I've switched to a much smaller angle brush, and I'm literally just using the tip in that same ColourPop brown there. And we're just going to dot in various shapes and sizes. Try your best to make it as realistic as you possibly can. I know it's hard. Look at me. I know it's hard. But we're gonna try. Because trying is what counts. Alright, we're moving on to blush. And of course, I had to get so inspired by the scene where she is in the worst lighting. And you really can't tell what a lot of the makeup on her face is. So I'm just gonna do this like nude blush. It's from Tarte. It's called First Class. And I'm not going to be very heavy with it at all. I'm just going to ever so slightly pat it onto my cheeks because, you know, this movie takes place in the 80s. In the 80s, they were all about blush. So you can bet she is wearing it in this scene. But at the same time, it's like dark. You can't see it. Why couldn't I have picked one of the well-lighted scenes to be like, that's what I'm gonna do? It's because I like this outfit the best, guys. I'm sorry. Moving on to eyes. I know most people do eyes first. I'm not most people, if that wasn't abundantly clear. So I'm doing eyes last. I always have, probably always will. And again, I picked a scene where you really can't see what's going on, but I think she has some kind of like shimmery icy blue, so that is what we're gonna go with. But first things first, I'm going to prime my eyes with the ColourPop Party Proof Primer. So much alliteration. I'm just gonna rub that in real quick. So are you guys excited for this movie? I'm guessing if you're watching this tutorial, you are. I am very excited. I was thrilled when the trailer finally dropped because I feel like we've been waiting for so long for just a crumb, just a little scrap. Finally we got it and it looks so promising, so I'm very excited. I'm a big fan, obviously, of X and Pearl, or else why would I be sitting here right now, right? Okay, so since she has that, like, what I'm guessing is an icy blue, we want a base. So I'm going with the Creature Cosmetics Dracula Bela Lugosi palette. And I'm going to take this color, Dr. Lawrence, there. I hope you can see better when I edit this because that all just looked the same. And I'm going to put that all over. I desperately need to clean my makeup brushes. I'm using just this fluffy one since it doesn't have to be too precise. I just want it on there. Now I'm just going to very lightly in the crease take the shade Dracula, and I'm not going to do much with it other than define the crease I already have. I'm not going to make a big swoopy wing or anything like that. I just pretty much want it defined. So again, it doesn't seem like she's got anything too dramatic happening. It seems all to just be focused on the lid. So that is what we're going to do. We're not going to venture too far out. And that's actually perfect for me because, again, our eye shapes actually aren't too dissimilar either. Our main difference is the nose and eyebrow area, which was the hardest. Like, this isn't me saying like I look like her. People have similarities that sometimes work for cosplays, and I appreciate it. Okay, for the like icy blue shimmer, I'm gonna go in with the One Size Wicked palette. First of all, this palette is gorgeous. I'm gonna use the color Ball Gown, and that is what I like to call a finger color because it only really goes on, for me at least, if I use my finger. So I'm just gonna pat that all over. Again, if you are sharing cosmetics, probably not great. I'm not, so no rules here, just a fun time. But both of these palettes I'm using, I love and I think are amazing. And if you like spooky makeup, definitely go check out Creature Cosmetic Labs. They have a bunch of like licensed collections. Like this is a licensed collection with Vampira as well. Just so much cool stuff. They have a Terrifier collection. They have an Evil Dead collection. Like, go check them out. What are you doing? Well, watch this video, then go check them out. Not sponsored. I just really like them. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna move on to eyeliner, and it didn't look like anything too crazy. It is not a wing. I think it's just a line. Not something I'm used to. I'm always winging it. Literally and metaphorically. So I'm just going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. This is the one thing. I cannot find a dupe for it in the drugstore. This is like my must-have expensive thing. And I'm just going to make not too thick, but not too thin either of a line. Try to kind of hug your lashes. Have it go all the way across. Right after I said that was an easy liner look, I went and I screwed up my other eye. It's fine. It's fine. We're putting lashes on. But before we do that, mascara. I like the Essence. Just Essence in general. These mascaras are so good and they are so cheap. So, definitely go get you some. Walmart. Get them on Amazon. They have them at Ulta. CVS. Walgreens. You know, they should be everywhere. Pretty much. Go find it. Actually, I don't think they're at Walgreens and CVS. I'm lying to you. Shame on me. Are they at Walgreens? That's not important right now. You can find them. I trust that you're capable. But we're just going to put a coat. Then we're going to do a light coat on our lower lash line as well. Oh, why? Mascara makes me yawn, but it does. I guess because just opening your mouth. And why do we all of us makeup wearers, like always gotta make a face? Like, you were capable of doing it like that. But yeah, we all go. So we want to be the Scream mask so bad, I think. I just think it's funny that it's like a universal makeup wearer habit to just go and be frightening. You gotta be a little bit scary to get fabulous, I believe. Now, because this is a movie, we know she's wearing eyelashes. We know she is. It does not look like she is, but we know she is because we know better. So we're going to put on just the babiest of lashes. This is the Profusion Jurassic Park eyelash set. And I'm just going to use these little feathery ones on the top here. I don't even think I have to cut these. Normally I cut my lashes because they always tend to poke me in the corner of my eye, and I don't like that. But these are just so light and little. We're going to test it out first though. Oh no, I am going to cut them because I do not want the illusion ruined. So I'm just going to snip off the end. And then we'll be back. Alright, snip the tip. I coated it with glue. And now we gotta let it dry for 30 seconds because that is the key to getting your eyelashes to stick and not move around and not be a giant pain in the butt, is letting the glue get tacky. So we're just gonna... I realize now that I haven't been counting because I've been talking and I cannot do both of those things at once. Numbers are not my friend. So we're just gonna hope that it's been somewhere around 30 seconds. I also like to bend the lash before I put it on too. I forget who I learned that from, but I learned it from somebody. And then I'm just gonna hope for the best. Hoping, praying, and she's on. And again, you don't want a lash that's too wacky because it's gonna take away from like the entire look if you're just covering up half your face with a lash. We want to keep this as movie accurate as we can. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other one and then we'll be moving. I just like drop these, like, where you don't want to be dropping pointy little scissors. Dear Lord. Okay. Lips. It seems like she has on an almost like it's glossy, pinky, nude-ish color. So I'm going to see what I have. We'll be back. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to line my lips with the Till Death lip liner from Glam Ghoul Boutique. And it's very hot pink. That's what I'm going to use to line it. Then for lipstick, I'm using Urban Decay's Back Talk. It's a comfort matte. That is very nude. Okay, stick with me here. And then I'm going to top it with the Kiss and Smink lip oil in the color Peony. And I think it's all going to come together very nicely. Now, as for lip shape, I think her bottom lip is a bit fuller than mine, so I'm going to just slightly overline my lips. I think I have one of those double lip lines. Also, I talked about this last time I did a makeup tutorial on here, how when I was a little kid, I got like a scar here, and then the dentist kind of like put Novocaine in my lip, and they shouldn't have. So I have trouble lining my lips. So all these traumas. God, Maxine got nothing on my trauma. Jeez Louise. That's a joke. Okay, I'm doing my lips. I'm just gonna take it under when I normally wouldn't. And I'm gonna fill it in slightly, not completely. Just kind of the corners and then down. Now as for the top lip, I think her top lip probably also a bit fuller than mine is. More fuller. I don't know what's proper. I'm very smart, but sometimes, yes, I am tooting my own horn because it's important to be confident and lift ourselves up. I'm smart. Okay. Even though I do frequently refer to myself as a goth bimbo. It's fine. Not gonna go crazy with the Cupid's bow. She does have a Cupid's bow, which we love to see in this age of everybody just, yeah. Which there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do it, go for it. But it's refreshing, you know? I don't think I really overlined at all. There we go. You guys having fun? Just watching me. I apologize. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the lipstick. And I'm just putting that on like a normal lipstick. Don't you hate when lipsticks get little crunchies? That sounds so gross. It's just dry lipstick, like on the lipstick, and then it gets on your lips, and then your lips are like, you know? Okay, now the last step. Glossy gloss. It's gonna really bring it all together, I think. Yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah. Alright. I really hope this shows up better when I put it into the YouTube machine than just looking at it right now, but I think we did okay. So that means, ooh, setting spray. Never forget your setting spray. I like the e.l.f. one. e.l.f. just sponsored me already. I'm talking about you all night. Okay, it is time for wig and outfit. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to put on a wig, because I don't know if you can tell, I have a massive cock. No, I'm just kidding. I have a massive amount of hair, and getting it into a wig is not easy for me. And I know people with so much hair, normally what you do is it's really coming together, is you pin curl it. I don't want to sit here for 5 hours pinning the entirety of my hair to my head. So what I do is I do 2 braids and then I crisscross them and put the wig cap on. So that's what we're gonna do. I primarily use this wig for Baby Firefly, so I'm kind of happy I have an excuse to use it for something else. But because I use it for Baby Firefly, it gets ratty because she acts ratty. Let's be honest. Also, I have the absolute hardest time hiding my hair in a wig. Partially why I do so many characters such as have my hair color already, because it's much easier, because I have so much hair, and it's not just like on my head, it's sideburns, it's everything, it's hard. So kind of just flipping this around, trying to get it the correct angle. But I was very excited when I saw this trailer and saw that this is what Maxine's hair looks like now, because I was like, I can do that. I have that. It's awesome. I mean, I could have done her X look. I never did for whatever reason. I have overalls. I could definitely do it. Let me know if you guys would want that. Hairs everywhere. And of course I was hoping to go, because I want to do a photo shoot. I'm going to add the pictures at the end of this. I was hoping I could go do that outside. And of course I hear children outside now. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see if I can like pin this at all. I used to be blonde. No. Isn't that crazy? People acted like it literally died when I dyed my hair. I'm not even joking. So moving was nice because nobody knew. Nobody knew that I used to be blonde. But the upside is I have some blonde bobby pins still where it looks like this. But yeah, it's the finished look. I jumped on Amazon right away to find a top that's similar. I know hers has a zipper. I found what I could, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna go take some pictures. I'm gonna add the results to the end of this video. Let me know what you think. And thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a process when I do makeup, and sometimes I'm not always the most entertaining because I'm really concentrating. And I know the background, I'm sorry. It's where my vanity is. But we'll try harder in the future for things. But let me know what you guys think, if you like how this turned out. If you're going to try it yourselves, send me pictures. You can tag me on Instagram at @it's_Haley Adams there. You can also find me on TikTok if you make any TikToks, because you know what? You do this look, you're a fucking movie star, right? Great. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And in your dreams, sleep tight. Do something spooky today. Don't forget. Bye. I'm a fucking movie star.